GAP's Team Matches are coming up. It's 123 years and counting, 404 teams this year out of 175 clubs. So some clubs have multiple teams, obviously. And the defending champion, well, we're right here at Lulu. Jim Sullivan is going to talk about that. Conrad's going to talk about
Make sure
how...
we got that, Jack.
Revealing
some attire for the 2025 season.
That's sick. There's just no shame left in this place.
Certainly not.
Conrad and Andrew are going to talk about how they're going to dethrone the Lou. Okay, why don't you take off? How's your lineup? Where did you finish last year?
We came in. It was tight. There were four good teams. I mean, we came in second by a few. You guys could have played better, myself included.
Oh,
you know?
Locker room stuff.
Self-reflection there. Wow.
I stink. It doesn't take much to admit that. So
okay, at least he included himself.
No, I'm top of that list. So
okay.
We give or take, we've got a good lineup. We got one kid coming back. Top of our lineup's good. Kid Andy Butler's playing really well. He was second low medalist at US Mid-Am, and then we, just kind of fill some holes. Yeah, he was second seed last year, which is pretty cool.
So the Valley is ready to go. Okay, with some improvement from last year.
A little bit.
Okay, I want to be in the locker room for that pep talk. What's that first match against? Who is it against?
We've got Lanark.
Oh,
Lanark. So
Lanark, and then number 2?
Got Lanark, Overbrook, and Merion. Good, really good.
If I recall,
guys.
Conrad last year, and he probably would describe the first 2 matches for the Valley this year as being on the cocktail circuit.
Yeah.
Right? Lanark and Overbrook.
Well, this is like the Delaware County circuit here. Holy moly!
The other side of the river.
Yeah.
How's the cricket club shaping up?
Well, last year was a great year. We had the most points in the AA in the regular season, but unfortunately they don't give out trophies during the regular season. And we went on to finish dead last in the playoff, unfortunately. So
you going to throw anybody under the bus?
Oh, no. Probably some scorecard errors. Wasn't their fault. So, yeah, back to the drawing board big time this year. And we lost a couple star players. Brendan Mahoney moved back to Boston, and Sean Seminitz I don't think will be playing this year. So it's going to be a tough year, but we'll get the young bucks to step up.
Okay, and speaking of young bucks, you got any new young bucks here at the Lou, Sully?
I think we have a couple young guys that may be new to the lineup. We have 5 or 6 players that are kind of clearly at a level better than the rest of us, and then there's 25 guys that are kind of interchangeable in those next 10, 15 spots. We have a dearth of talent that's like middle in the bottom of the lineup talent. So there's probably a couple new young guys. We have 2 teams in the top bracket, so it's a little bit of a scramble and shuffle to figure out who are the right ones to play this week, and depending on the course and handicap situation, that sort of thing. But
so you have 2 number 1 teams.
We have 2 teams in the top bracket. It's not easy. I mean, you have to beat a team, challenge up, and then beat a team that's established in those ranks. There's always volatility among memberships a little bit. So there's over time you see some clubs really strong and then they fade. But the math becomes difficult once you're into April and trying to put your lineups together.
Yeah, you got to consider who's playing with whom, right? Is that tough?
It's not. We've got a little generational flow. So we've got some young guys, mid-college, and guys who played long-term together. So we try to mix and match some personalities and then look at who we're playing, try to figure out, are we playing Lulu, are we playing Merion, like how do we shift these guys?
And most of the people, right?
Yeah, that's the best part of it.
Yeah, okay.
It's 4 weeks of just guys you've played golf with a lot.
We have a few seconds left, so I want to get some predictions, okay? I'll go right down the line to the defending champion in 2 of the last 3 years, 4 years, right?
Let's take another look. I forgot.
There it is.
Yeah, 2 of the last 4.
Did you get that just because you knew we were going to be talking about that today? All right, Andrew.
Top thing in the show.
Who do you like? Okay, and you can include yourself. You can include Huntington Valley in your pick to win.
It's hard not to pick yourselves. I mean, Lulu's the perennial kind of heavyweight. I'd say perennial at this point. There's a little gap, a few years there between the 21 and 24, if you'll notice. But they're kind of the stalwart right now. So kind of any of us trying to dethrone them would be where I put our chips, and we'll see where they come out.
Take your chances.
Yeah.
Conrad?
Well, I think there could be a few dark horses this year. It's a more exciting year because you're starting to see some turnover, I think, in memberships and some younger people coming. So I think 2 teams to look out for, 1912 and Ledge Rock will be a sneaky one out in Reading.
Ledge Rock.
I think.
Yeah. I don't disagree with the dark horses and the turnover. I personally think Huntington Valley's the top. And I tease with this. Cricket won 5 of the last 10, and Huntington Valley's won about 35 of these overall. So I fully expect to see a T-shirt from these 2 guys the next time I see each of them, covered with their years of winning. I guarantee it.
It will happen, and we'll have it for you here on Inside Golf. Gentlemen, thank you.